you guys had this consistent process that was really helpful. Not just the resume, not just LinkedIn, it was everything within the process, as in step 1, step 2, step 3. And even you guys are really helpful for me to connect with people who already had a job in Germany. So it was for really helpful for me to understand from their perspective, as well as in how they landed a job in Germany.
Welcome from Berlin, Germany, everybody. I'm Rahul. I'm the founding partner of Find a Job in Germany. And today we have a new success interview to share with you guys. If you are a software developer, automation tester, data engineer, please watch our free video training and book a get to know call to find out if we can help you. If so, we proceed to a 45-minute Zoom call, which we call career strategy consultation, where we explain our program in detail and see then if we can work together. And yes, we can also hook you up with clients before you sign up, but please do not get in touch with them on LinkedIn directly, because it's pretty annoying to get 20 or 30 emails, messages a day. Today with Meera from Bangalore. She has just arrived in Berlin, Germany, and Meera, we changed your name on purpose because we want to avoid that you get too many messages on LinkedIn. So let's start. Meera, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I just came to Berlin and it's been exciting here.
Great. Meera, very welcome to have you. Thanks for having the time. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what you do, just a short introduction about yourself and your tech stack.
Sure. I'm Meera and I'm from Bangalore. I've been working as a senior front-end developer for past 6 years. And I've been using tech stack like React, TypeScript, and Node. And that's what I've been focusing for the past few years.
Great. And why did you started to look out for a job in Germany and decided to move here, obviously?
Yeah, sure. So a couple of my friends moved to Germany, and then I thought of exploring myself as well. And I did hear a lot of growth in Germany. So I thought it would be a great idea, but also on LinkedIn, there were good opportunities that were coming up for a software developer. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to look for a job and explore different opportunities, even in Germany.
And how many times have you applied before you started working with us for jobs in Germany?
So I started out with initially applying for 10 jobs to just see what's the turnaround ratio. And it started back in 2019, I started. But at that point of time, since I was less experienced, I didn't get much of calls. Later on, I did get calls, but from companies that already had a lot of applicants. And I was going to the second round, but then I was always getting rejected there.
Okay, and then you found us.
Yes.
How did you find out about us?
So one of your representatives reached out to me on LinkedIn, and I thought I should take the call because I was really interested to move to Germany. So that's when I took the presentation, and it was an eye-opener for me, because even in that presentation, so that was my clue that, yeah, I need to join that presentation at least.
Okay, maybe you can just repeat, I think the connection was a bit broken. What made you decide to sign up for our personal coaching program?
So there was a presentation that I got a link from one of your representatives, and I thought it would be a great idea for me to join it, because I was missing out on key points to move to Germany or how to apply to Germany for jobs. So that's the reason I thought it would be a great idea for me to know what are the things that really will help me to get a job in Germany.
Mm-hmm. And Meera, I remember we have talked quite a few times before you joined. What was your biggest concern or even fear before joining our program?
So when I was looking through your site or portfolio, I was not really sure if it would be a genuine one, if I'm investing my money in the right place, or if I'm going to invest my time in the right place, because I've been trying to apply and I really thought my resume was good. So I thought, what more help that I can get, and I would get a job in Germany. So that was really a couple of my concerns before going for the presentation, and even after, having a call with you, that were my concerns initially. But then after I having the call and seeing the process, the how you explained me the process and the clarity you had for the process, it really helped me to understand, okay, this is something that I can go for. And even you guys are really helpful to for me to connect with people who already had a job in Germany. So it was for really helpful for me to understand from their perspective, as well as in how they landed a job in Germany. So you guys have a community here that can me grow and understand the process. So that was really helpful for me to realize, yeah, this is a right way to invest forward and get a job in Germany.
Okay, nice. Yeah, this is always also our approach, that we help you to, like in our program, as you experience, also to exchange and have this network approach. Okay, and then you finally joined our program. What did we do together? What did we change? You said you felt you had a good CV, but we worked on it as well. What were the steps?
I think it was initially from the first call onwards where you explained me what the process is going to look like, or I got the clarity that my resume was not at all to the point where my resume was more of an Indian format, or how Indian companies are currently looking for jobs, and you can get jobs in India, but it's an entirely different procedure. The way you look at your CV is different. The way you are showcasing your experiences is different. So that really in-depth information, I really got a help from you and understand how to articulate your own resume, and even for my future as well, how to articulate your own resume for a worldwide jobs if you want to apply. So that was really helpful for me initially, and as well how to update the LinkedIn profile, how to maintain it, as well as what are the key things in your resume you need to mention so that an HR would take a look at your CV. So those were the couple of things that I got help from, and also the process and the documents that you provide, as in, so for each and every step there is a process. As an individual, I was missing out on that process. I was doing things with not that much discipline. So you guys really gave me that discipline to apply, and how to apply and when to apply, and how to be consistent that towards finding a job, because it is hard to find a job in Germany. From where I am sitting in India, it was really hard for me to get a job in Germany, but you guys had this consistent process that was really helpful. Not just the resume, not just LinkedIn, it was everything within the process, as in step 1, step 2, step 3. That was really helpful, because even though if I had the resume or had the LinkedIn profile, if everything was on not all good together, it would not have been this well for me.
Yeah, Meera, also we were connected and are connected on WhatsApp as usual with our clients. We started to apply, and then really quickly you got many invites. When did you have your first interview? Do you remember?
So I remember it was August. We started late August. We started applying for companies, and then in September I started getting. I was expecting at least 2 weeks time span of time that I'll prepare for myself. But then in a week's time, I started getting calls and interview calls, and I was like, yeah, this is good turnaround ratio that I got initially with even 5 to 6 companies. So that was an eye opener for me.
Yeah, I remember our conversation about time management, and you were also busy with your job back in India,
Yes.
of course. And when did you sign your work contract then? You had actually, at the end of the process, you could choose the offers. You got
Yes.
many offers actually. When did
Yes.
you decided? You said you started in August. You got in September the first interviews. I think in November, you did then your final decision, right? You took your final decision.
Yes. So mid-November, I made yes. So in mid-November, I made the final decision, but it was late October when I started receiving the job offers that I was really interested in. And you guys were really working with me through the whole process. And even towards the end, you guys explained me really well, as in which opportunity, as in which of my interests would align to which jobs. So that was really helpful for me to understand, even in after getting a job, to understand which jobs I should take. So that was really helpful, and that was for me, yeah, for me to take a decision on which job I need to go for. That was really nice of you.
Great. And then you signed the contract, and how did it feel?
That was amazing, because when I signed up with you guys, I was really not expecting such a good outcome. But going through that process and then getting a desirable outcome was not something I was expecting, but it's more than I asked for. So I'm really happy for that.
Well, yeah, and good to have you here in Berlin now. If we look at the coaching process once more, how did you experience it?
Okay, so for me, the experience was a little different, as in coming with, I already had a job change in India. So it was, I was working on the side, and it was a full-time job I was working 10 hours. And the process, this was rigorous for me, because I was working completely on interviews as well as preparing for it. So those were really, so that was not really easy to work, as well as giving interviews for technical interviews. That was for me a different experience. Other than that, the initial experience, the documents that you provide, the emails, or the how to communicate with HRs, those were the key things that we need to remember, or how we are communicating with other companies, how we are managing if we are having couple of interviews in a week. So those kind of things was really helpful for me, because for me, time management was becoming an issue during the process. I was not able to manage my time, and I was not able to manage multiple interviews going on. So that was a really helpful for me, and you guys really helped out, as in how to approach to a problem and how to really resolve. Even on the technical part, when I was giving technical assignments, it was you guys who really helped me. Okay, this is how you need to prioritize and do complete your assignments. So yeah.
So what was your biggest learning out of the process?
I think for me, it was following a process and discipline. And the before trying to achieve anything, you should have the clarity of what you're trying to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. If you don't have the process, then you're not going to achieve it. And you guys really gave me a good process that is just not helpful right now. It would be helpful for me in the future as well. So for me, that was really helpful. And as well as um, you specifically gave me a lot of confidence, because in between I was not really confident about myself or how I'm going to apply for it. So thank you for that. So you really gave me a lot of confidence to apply further and not lose hope in it.
Do you think you would have landed a job without our support in Germany?
Definitely not, because there were a lot of things I was personally missing out on. And had you guys been not there, I would not have landed this such a good opportunity in Berlin. So even if I would have landed something that would have been good for me. So this is something really I really don't think it would have been without you guys. I'm really thankful for you and the team. Sorry.
And Meera, now you have just landed a couple of days back in Berlin. How
Yes.
are the first days for you? Do you like Berlin?
So initially, so for me, it's I have been lucky, because since I've moved, it's been sunny in Berlin. So it's really nice for me here. And I just moved into my apartment. It's very different from India. I've been seeing new things, exploring new stuff, new food. So there are a lot of things to explore. And now I'm going to join tomorrow my company, and I'm really excited for it.
What is the biggest difference you would say for now, what you have experienced between Berlin and Bangalore?
I think the weather here is different, and culture here is different. A lot of youngsters here. You can really go out and explore anything on your own. You really don't need a company. You can just do things on your own here, and it's a different vibe here that you get. Completely different from India. As a girl, I think it's different, and it's for me to explore out here further. So different from completely different for me as from India. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, there's a lot to discover in Berlin. Berlin is a great city, and if you know one neighborhood, the other one is completely different. So you will have, especially after 1 year, you will say you don't know Berlin yet very well. So it takes time to get to know the place, and there are a lot of exciting times. And as you said, spring slowly is coming, and you will see with the summer, the best time in Berlin will also come. Back to our program, would you recommend Find a Job in Germany?
Definitely, I would definitely recommend everyone to go through the presentation and get the clarity through the presentation. And if they feel that this is not sufficient or this is not something, they should definitely get on a call with one of the representatives, because that really made me help decide as in what am I missing for. You guys really provide everything in the presentation and in initial call as well, but it's just the process. People don't understand the process. Everything requires a process and understanding. People don't have the knowledge as in what to apply and where to apply for, and that really is the key to find a job in Germany. It's not just the technical knowledge, it's the process that people are on, the knowledge on how to apply for it is people what they're missing out on.
You name it. Thank you very much, Meera, for sharing the insights with us, your insights, and also give some understanding for the people out there about our program and also your first days here in Berlin. I wish you all the best. Have a good start tomorrow with your new job. You will enjoy it, definitely, and exciting times are waiting for you.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you, Meera. And if you are a software developer, an automation tester, or a data engineer, please watch our free video training and book a get to know call with us. And there we can see if we can help you. If so, we proceed to our 45-minute Zoom meeting, which we call career strategy consultation, where we explain each step and the process as Meera explained in detail and see if we can work together. Thank you very much and talk to you soon and all the best.